Hi, tube friends. Guess what? It's still summer, so that's what that means. We need some more bikini try-ons. Oh, yes. You know me, I'm kind of addicted to bikinis. I kind of just love them. Every year I like to get one or two new ones. And sometimes it's a little more on the yes, the upwards of three sides, and sometimes it's just one. But every time I do, I like to share them with you guys. So you get my 2 cents. This time I tried 3 different bikinis from 3 different places. So we could really get a plethora and try for new things. Now, before I get into detailing the bikini and the other ones, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all my bikini, panty, and lingerie try-ons. I put out one at least two a month, I believe, if not more. I love to share my world with you guys, and having someone to show off my fun new items for is always fun. This bikini, bright, colorful, how could you go wrong? Favorite kind of cut, just a little triangle top, which is great because you can style this, tie this in a multitude of different ways, which kind of makes it more versatile, which I really like. I like when it has the drawstring at the bottom so you can adjust depending on where you are, if you're trying to tan, or the way that you want to style your top. And of course, bottoms that match, also tie sides. I like my tie sides, that way I can decide per the day if I want them tighter or looser or how I want them to be positioned. And in general, they're just more versatile, especially when you're ordering online. Tie sides are a must to ensure it's going to fit because you can't try it on. You can just take a gamble. I did that with one of these bikinis, but it doesn't always work out. At least that's what I find. Being somebody with a bit more of a big butt means I have to be a little cautionary to make sure things fit. This one surprisingly came from Walmart of all places. Yes, Walmart. I bought something from Walmart. I actually kind of like Walmart. What can I say? It was just really cute. It was on sale, bright colors, interesting pattern, tie sides, and I really could just not go wrong. I believe it was like 20 bucks for for the whole thing. So really awesome. And tie side as I described. Now I bought a small in the top and a small in the bottom. I do feel like it sits a little low in the front. I would have preferred slightly higher. Had I gone with a medium, I don't know if that would have helped that issue. It would have just made the bottoms looser and bigger in general. But super fun, comfy, bright colors. Really, it was just, it screamed out to me on the aisle and was like, hey, look at me. You want them? I was like, yeah. I like all the colors. I'm kind of a rainbow girl. And I was like, you know what? I just kind of want something quick, easy I can throw on to go in the water or to be in the backyard sun tanning. Nothing that was too complicated or too expensive. I had to be like, oh, I wrecked this one. Because, you know, when you suntan a lot in something, it does start to fade. That is kind of a thing. So I am prepared for this one to fade. Hopefully it fades kind of evenly and nicely, but we shall find out. Either way, for 20 bucks, I could not go wrong. Now, typically I do fit smalls for my bikinis. I prefer them small. I could fit a large top, but it's just more coverage that I want to have. I do have some that have more coverage. I consider them more like family time bikinis, but it just depends. For me, normally small's great for the top. Ready for the next one? This one was a little different. I got this one from Fashion Nova. I don't normally order from Fashion Nova because I find their stuff can be very hit and a miss, and I've had too many misses. But my girlfriend was doing an order, and so she's like, order some stuff with me. I picked this one based off, it just seemed more retro, being that it's high-waisted, being that it's got the metal accents. I thought it might be a fun retro bikini that kind of brought that more like that kind of feel to things. I picked more of a neutral green color. I do love the olive color. It's very nice with my skin tone. Now, this one I wasn't sure of the sizing, so I read the size chart very specifically and measured. I always make sure to do that. That way I'm going to hopefully get the best fit I can and not just crossing my fingers. Now, for anyone curious, I am a 39, a 27, and a 39. So normally for bikinis, I would get a small, except when it's not a tie side, I go with a medium, especially because this one looked a little bit small in nature. So I wanted to ensure that it definitely was going to fit, and I am glad I got a medium. Yes, it fits up on my hips more, but it feels snug. So if it had been any smaller, I think it would be cutting it up top, which is something I hate about all clothing. It is quite high-waisted. The chain is a nice accent. I don't know if I'm a fan of the cut in the back because it definitely wants to slide inwards, which makes it even smaller, which is kind of uncomfortable. But it does accomplish that kind of high-waisted, old-school feel. The top is nice with the thicker straps, and it's still got the little gold ring accent. I feel like they could have put one in the middle and that would have tied it together better, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I definitely wasn't, it's not my fave. Definitely not my fave, but just something different and fun to be maybe share with some friends or just to have another option in my bikini drawer, as it were. Now, I do find with Fashion Nova, I have to be careful to read the sizing and read what materials are coming, and then it's a little bit less of a hit and miss, but not always. Next. All right, and last one. This one came from Amazon. Now, Amazon, you can't really go wrong. I do yet again double check sizing based off measurements for myself and the item, and I read customer reviews. I read a lot of customer reviews to find out what other people are saying, because if they felt it was really crappy quality or a bad cut, then I definitely steer away from something like that. This one, why such a plain color? I was actually looking for more of a flesh tone, but realized they don't really make that in a bikini. They make white or more like a tan, but the tan is like a dark tan. I was looking for something more in this kind of color range, a lighter beige, because I have this really gorgeous crochet dress cover up, and I have tried wearing it with my bikini underneath that was hot pink, but it looked kind of funny through the material. So I wanted something more plain Jane, more flesh tone, so the bikini would somewhat disappear underneath. This is close, but not quite. This is a gold. Now the photo made it look a little bit more tan than gold, but that's okay. I do like this color. It is a really nice, simple staple of a color. So I definitely like that. It is a small and it is fitting true to size. I got it with the tie sides, of course, that are my favorite. And I do like the way that the front is fitting. The back I can't show you, sorry guys. It is a thong and YouTube doesn't like that, so we'll just go, and that's it. It is a thong that ties. It's got a bigger triangle in the back and it has a little ruching in the middle, so it sucks it in. So it sits nicely and won't be sliding or slipping, which I like and prefer with my bikinis. The top fits great. I can expand it, loosen it, adjust it however I want. And tie tops like this are really fun to do a creative, different style of a way of tying it. You can put this part around your neck and then have it be crisscross and tied behind. You can have all sorts of fun goodies. So I encourage you ladies to try something different. Tie it differently, see what you like. Definitely do it in front of a mirror so you can double check, because some are a little more risque to wear out or while moving in anyway. So I'll let you decide what you feel the most comfortable in. And extended versions of this try-on where you can see more of the bikini and more of me are on my KB Patreon. Now, comment below, let me know your favorite one. And yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on my next try-on, which is going to be panties. And the videos on the screen are other things I think that you're going to like to check out, because I've got a lot of things I'm sure that you're going to like on my channel. So go pop over to my channel and take a look. Hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Bye for now.